True crime we all love, the British audience in particular do love it, but we've seen how it's done in the same sort of way 1,000 times, and I think there's something nice about this being done differently.
The story is told in different ways, and so we have what we might think of as the present day, and then there's the past played out through flashbacks, and then there's this idea of the myth.
The myth is the story visualised. So the story Susan and Chris tell the police.
First, we picked up fish and chips. We always have fish and chips on Fridays.
And tell each other, to a certain extent, about what has happened in their lives, and in particular, over the course of that weekend, when the double murder that they were convicted of took place.
You've just arrested my wife for murder, whereas in truth, all she's ever done is suffer, and I don't think anyone should go to prison for that, do you?
We all make stuff up.
Yeah.
And just, you know, we're not completely honest in our recollection.
Like the myth took us out of the police investigation, we felt we needed something that would take us out of the strict confines of the courtroom. And then Will was doing a location scout and said, we found this village in Surrey that is a complete Wild West village.
Well, Susan's world is a fantasy world based on the old Hollywood movies, predominantly the Western movies.
How did they know we'd be here? Chris, how did they know?
Because Susan had this lifelong fascination with black and white films and old classic films, and Gary Cooper in particular, and High Noon was her favourite film, one she used to watch with her beloved grandfather. It just seemed so right that that would be perhaps where she went in her imagination when things got tough, as a way of making sense of things that didn't really make very much sense to her.
I've never seen this done before, and I love going into what they've made their version of events, and I think it adds to it enormously, just because it's not a police procedural. It's done so differently. I think it's really sumptuous, and I can't wait to see what we've done.